I just found out this is how they X-ray small children and I can't stop laughing. Multiple choice questions be like. Sci-fi professor is not messing around today. Don't ask why I'm taking sci-fi, okay? This is what you get for taking a sci-fi class. If anyone even says the word Avengers, I will fail you and report you as member of ISIS. When you miss someone's call but you call back in 0.4473456 seconds and they don't answer. Imagine having to jerk your instrument off to change notes. This post was made by Trumpet Gang. When you finish first in class Kahoot game. I see no God up here, other than me. When you become the president of Russia multiple times. Russia can be whatever I want. If you are white you can't speak Spanish. Are you familiar with the entire country of Spain? He protect. He attack. But most importantly, we need them back. Protect our corals. Dad, why is my sister's name Rose? Because your mother loves roses. Thanks Dad. No problem. Random citizen. Mom, whenever she breaks something by mistake. Mom, whenever I break something by mistake. I guess this Batman sculpture was made out of just ice. The legs on the bus go step, step, step. Stay away from me and my family, please. Bacteria enters body with high immunity. Blood cells. You picked the wrong house full. 16 movie characters who were so terrible they almost ruined the whole film. 8. Timon and Pumbaa, The Lion King. Everyone disliked that. Teacher, what is the square of A plus B? Me, square of A plus square of B. Teacher, you fool, you fell victim to one of the classic blunders. So one of my Sims died, and the Grim Reaper turned up to do his business. But then another of my Sims went into labor and the Grim Reaper started freaking the hell out. This is not my job. This is the exact opposite of my job. When you fall asleep on the ride home but wake up in bed. When you finally saw Endgame, but SpongeBob didn't do a 360 no-scope on Joker. Those bastards lied to me. Everyone, the US should be ashamed about what they did to the natives. Spain. When your black friends takes away your N-word pass for using it too much. Today I lost more than you could ever know. I want someone to look at me the same way this hippie chick looks at her avocado. Me texting back 4 days later continuing the conversation like I just didn't go MIA for 96 hours. We should make an international dead meme day, where we post only dead memes. In my room. Dad yelling at me because abusive, calls me a retard, autism kicks in, takes one to know one. He's throwing bottles at me, now what do I do? Avatar's $2.7 billion record. Endgame. When your son gets an A- in biology but you are an Asian dad. Bad kid. Hey Winnie the Pooh, maybe stop shoving honey in your fat face for 2 seconds to figure out why your paleo has been depressed for 40 years. When you get called a good boy but you're just being yourself. This is what my cat does 24/7. Straight up thought this was a herd of tiny brachiosaurs crossing the sidewalk. They do move in herds. When you memorize the URL of Never Gonna Give You Up in order to not get rickrolled. They called me a madman. What if we used 100% of the brain? Do you think Thanos is bald, so Remy from Ratatouille can't control him? When I dump my Roblox girlfriend and I hear no, and crying from my dad's room. Something's not right here. Just cooked for my girl, she coming home soon. Bro, can I be your girl? Children terrified after theater plays Insidious instead of Inside Out. The best thing I have seen all day. ASMR. Yoda eats hamburger while my parents fight downstairs. Autistic children. Exists. Spartans. When the teacher leaves the cursor here. I do this every time I show a video in class to mildly infuriate my students. Top 10 most dangerous weapons ever created. 1. The fucking con cannon. Fortnite champions say they don't really like the game in victory speech. I forgive you. Me visits a friend's baby. Me visits a friend's baby again after a few days. Baby, I've never met this man in my life. She is. Yes, we are all cousins. Alabama 100. My girlfriend thinks I'm funny, but she also thinks she's funny, which is devastating news for me. When April Fool's was 28 days ago, but your family is still playing dead in the kitchen. Talking about having no friends. Posting pictures going out with friends. Instagram thoughts. What's your dirty little secret? My ex told me to drug her and do with her what I wanted, so I drugged her and played video games all night with friends. She still thinks I fucked her multiple times that night. Not my thing, but she wouldn't stop pestering me about it. Why does Amazon tell me only to left in stock? Order soon. You order soon. You're the store. Cowboy advice. Be rooting, be tooting, and by God be shooting. But most of all, be kind. When anti-vax kid lives past 3rd birthday but is diagnosed with autism, you were the chosen one. Autistic screeching. Shazam. If a superhero can't save his family, then what kind of hero is he? Batman. Teachers when they remove a porn star name from Kahoot without second thought, and get laughed by students for watching porn. They played us like a damn fiddle. Internet Explorer. I haven't watched Age of Ultron just yet. Please don't spoil. To be fair, the only reason Avengers Endgame broke all those box office records is because Doctor Strange alone watched it 14,605 times. Subfuckers. As a gender-neutral way to address a group of people. Modern problems require modern solutions. Memes are now statistically more popular than Jesus Christ. Every day, we stray further from Jesus. The man who invented autocorrect has died. Rest in peace. Minecraft player loses 5-year-long game. A man who has been playing a single continuous game of Minecraft for the past 5 years says he is devastated to have been finally killed. Cats in Australia be like. We can't see the slides. This isn't surreal, this is high school. When the school bully learns that you play Minecraft too. After 30 weeks of being pregnant, the baby is now fully formed inside of the lady's body, and it will soon be time for the birthing. World War II soldier breaks down in tears after seeing his fallen brother's 1945. I've always wanted a big family like this. 6 phone bills, 6 wardrobes, 6 motherfuckers to feed at night, 6 proms, 6 cars at 16, 6 college tuitions, 6 hells, and 6 nors. When the teacher says, time for sex ed, but one of the students is named dead. FBI, interesting. A woman trying to commit suicide from the Eiffel Tower, landed on a car and later married the owner of the car. So, she fell in love. Restoration 100. I'm so glad to see our buddy has moved on and is now enjoying life. My fully vaccinated autistic son sent me this. When you're already autistic but get a vaccine anyway, level up. Why do we need a space force? Space ISIS. Captain America always looks like a bird just flew away with his hot dog. Who the f*** invented math, and how we know he right? So I was about to put my luggage in the cart to head to the airport, and when I looked up, this is what I saw. You gotta cancel the whole trip. David Davis, arrested during haircut, was in the middle of a haircut when he got into a scuffle. You've been visited by the safety doggo.